So when we talk about waste, organic waste, human waste, animal waste, and to be able to sustain the way in which we're living right now has created a very unsustainable environment. We house large amounts of animal waste in lagoons. Even with several hundred years of improvement to sewage systems, which previously did not exist to deal with human excrement, that system, whether it's in the developed or the non-developed world, is simply to take that waste and get it further away from where humans are inhabiting. Consequently, that means we're putting it back out into the environment, back into our waterways in some cases, and that really isn't sustainable with the kind of population increase that we're going to have over the next many decades.
Nobody wants to deal with the kind of organics we want to deal with. It's nasty. It just is nasty. And we get a lot of it, and it builds up in third world countries. It's a huge problem. It's a disease vector. It's certainly a pollutant, but it's a pollutant of everything. I mean, don't drink the water, right? That's why. It's because human bio-waste are getting into the water, and sometimes animal bio-waste as well. We can address that. Sludge is interesting. It has pockets of this and that and the other thing. It is not a consistent material. It's not going to have a consistent moisture level. It's not going to have a consistent BTU content and so on. Our technology now is advancing to the point where we can deal with these problems at a much higher rate, at a higher mass per unit time than has been able to be done before. We, on the other hand, look at that as an opportunity. If we can generate energy, we can create the biochar and increase agricultural production. We can destroy diseases, destroy the pharmaceuticals that tend to be residual in waste and sludge. It doesn't have the emissions. It does address the problems. It does create opportunities. What's not to love?
TerraLogix Group will not solve all of the world's problems as it comes to waste, but we can have a major influence on a global scale to more positively affect the lives of billions of people and get us on a track where we can start to think about these things politically in terms that aren't mutually exclusive between the environment and what makes sense to us financially, politically, etc.